Brad said, my name is David Nelson, and I am born and raised in Lubbock, Texas. Graduated from Texas Tech twice, went to law school, and my entire career here in Lubbock as a practicing attorney. Practiced law with my brother. We had one other associate. We're involved in practice.
Speak up.
Okay. How's this? Can you hear me now?
Getting better.
We're involved in the general civil litigation practice and the general civil practice. I love Lubbock. I've served on countless boards and also served 2 terms on the city council. Those 2 terms were in the late 90s and early 2000s. And I think it's very, very important to say that the fundamental tenet of this group is that of fiscal conservatism. And I want you to know that during my 2 terms on the city council, we lowered taxes twice. We did not raise taxes ever. I think that was, we have a council of 7 people, and they have varying and diverse interests, and I really believe that we had to work hard to get those 2 tax decreases. We're proud of that, and I want you to know that that is my approach in any governing body, that we need to, 1, make sure that we achieve the objectives of that particular governing body. We run the business of the county. We run the business of the city. We do that efficiently. We do that effectively. We do it at the lowest cost possible. And that's how I would approach the administrative duties of the Lubbock County Judge. 40% of the duties of the Lubbock County Judge are judicial, at least 40%. Tom has 2 days a week where he handles probate matters, guardianship matters, judicial responsibilities. So it's important that whomever is in that job as county judge certainly has judicial competency and ability to carry out those requirements of the job. Like I said, I've practiced law for over 30 years. I was the outstanding young lawyer of Lubbock many years ago when I was young, but at least I've exhibited a capability of knowing the law and practicing the law and adhering to the law. I feel very comfortable that I could slide right into the judicial responsibilities and serve the community, serve the county very well in that regard. Some things I think that are important, and we're all aware of the fact that we have a county jail, a new detention center that is in the process of being built. Not yet open, but in the process of being completed. One thing that I think is very, very important that we all know is that I was the chairman of the Texas Commission on Jail Standards. That's the state agency that oversees, certifies the construction and operation of all the county jails in the state of Texas, 254 counties. What that does is not make me a sheriff or not make me a jail administrator, but what it does, it enables me to understand what's going on and understand the issues involved in 1, construction, and 2, operation of county jails, so that I can be of assistance and be of a monitoring and guidepost for the sheriff and whoever's running the jail. I know generally what it takes to run a jail, how many people you have to staff a jail, generally the costs involved, and make sure that we're doing that economically and efficiently in Lubbock. That's valuable experience, and I've had the opportunity to see jails all the way from large city jails in Harris County to small city jails in Dalhart. I know what it takes to jail. I think that would be a very good experience for the county judge to have, and I think that I would have that benefit to that position. I'm currently serving on as a board member of the Texas Department of Justice, and that state agency oversees all of the prison operations, the probation offices, the parole offices, things that deal with the county courthouse. I believe that experience is very valuable, not only from an incarceration standpoint, which is what the sheriff's office does here, but also from what goes on in the county courthouse, all the way from the justice court to the district court, all the way from criminal prosecution and the incarceration of those criminal offenders, all the way to their release on parole and their pre-incarceration with the probation officers. That inside is certainly been very valuable to me in understanding what goes on in the county courthouse, what's important to the people that serve you in the county courthouse, what we need in the county courthouse, and then to enable them to do a good job so that we as the citizens of Lubbock will benefit from that. It's important also to know that I'm a licensed practicing attorney and I'm law school educated, as I mentioned, from Texas Tech University, and I'm the only candidate that has that education and that experience and that license. Again, I think that's very, very important, not only with the judicial responsibilities, but I think knowledge of the law and operating within the law is very important for any judge and any county judge. And dealing with the legal issues that our commissioners court, that our governing body of our county deal with. Leadership in any governing body or any group is very, very important. And there are 5 voting members of that commissioner's court, the county judge being one. It's very, very important that the folks that are on that governing body understand what that person, the presiding officer, the county judge, what his values are, what his goals are in governing, what his goals are in serving the community. That is a quality of leadership that I believe I can bring to that commissioner's court. Number one, clarity of what we're going to do. We're going to run the best county government in the state of Texas for the most efficient and biggest bang for your buck. We're going to run it and run it right. We're going to lead, we're going to join hands with everybody on there, and we're going to do the best job we possibly can for the benefit of the taxpayer. With regard to the taxpayer liaison, I think it's very, very important that you know that the last 11 years have not been good from a tax standpoint for Lubbock County. It started out when Tom took over at a rate of 19.5 cents per $100 back. It's currently just under 33 cents. That's a 77% increase in taxes during the current administration's tenure. That's at least 6 tax raises. That is something that is not acceptable to me. We need to examine why those taxes were raised. We need to do everything in our power to avoid a tax increase and look at every way and every option we can to try to lower our taxes. Running the government efficiently and responsibly, but let's do our best to do this less expensive. And raising taxes is not on my agenda, and it's not anything that we should talk about. I appreciate the opportunity to visit with you tonight, and I hope that you will give me my vote, and with that you will provide and give an investment in the future of Lubbock County.